Hello. It's been a while since I made a video, but I just played a game where I like popped off hard, and I really want to show it to you guys because I think y'all can learn a very good thing about it. So right before I go over the game, I'm in the practice tool to try and show you something. Alright, let me check. I'm recording. Okay, I'm in the practice tool to show you a very important skill on League. And that skill is called Tempo. And if you don't know what Tempo is, it's basically like snowballing in League. Like if you get a lead and then you extend the lead. So I'm gonna be using the Ruin Lethal Tempo to show the example. So with Lethal Tempo, as y'all know, like after autoing in a couple seconds, it gives you attack speed, and I'm also gonna be using Phantom Dancer to demonstrate what I mean by tempo. So at first, like when you auto, let me show you. The auto are slow, like 0.95, but after a while, uh, my auto attack speed goes to 1.61, and that's what kind of what I'm showing about tempo. So everyone starts off the game like just like all being the same, but eventually one player will get a lead, and that player, if you're good enough and you know what you're doing, you can extend that lead to like an example I was doing where I was increasing my attack speed. Basically, let's say you get a kill, you get an XP lead or a CS lead, you can like with correct back timings, like taking a lot of CS and stuff, you can always extend your lead, and you can like take a bunch of fights that you normally wouldn't to like extend your lead even more. For one last example, you start slow, but with tempo, if you learn tempo, you can turn into attacking this fast. So now that I've kind of shown like explained it a little, let me go into the game and show you exactly what I mean. Alright. Oh, also I learned this concept from like K-drama. He's like K-drama is like number one Kaisa in A. He's like the best Kaisa, and he's grandmasters, and I learned like a lot of stuff from him, like Phantom W's and stuff. But I think the most important thing I've learned from him is tempo, and hopefully I can share that knowledge with you guys in this video. So actually, I did play two games today with like that same tempo thingy, but I'll just make the video on like the most recent one, and if the video does well and if I feel good, then I'll probably make a second video today. So y'all might be seeing another video, but let's get into it. But first, as you can see, like I have really good CS, and I'm like 9-0 pretty well, and we made their team FF like at 60 minutes in. So let's see how all of those things happen with one important skill. And although this game my laner does AFK for low, it's kind of like it's just to show you how to like use any advantage you can get. In another game, like the game that I played before this one, my laner doesn't AFK, but I still get the tempo off. But it just takes a while. Like tempo is like a scaling thing, but this game is like a really good representation. Like the Zaya AFKing, um, is like shows you what an advantage is, and how I use that to my advantage. Is like pretty different. Like to get more leads and stuff. So the game starts off, and oh,
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
okay, let me go into my character.
30 seconds until minions
Okay,
spawn.
what was it? Oh, plus minus. Alright, I have the controls now. Alright.
Minions
So
have
the game
spawned.
starts off. Nothing really interesting happens. I just give them a leash. I proc my passive, and I just go back. So what I'm doing here is I see my Pyke with still shoulder guards, and basically I don't want him to like use his thingies on the minion, so I use my Q instead to secure the whole wave. And the reason we want to do this is because if they use their shield guards and you push, then when you hit level 2, the wave's going to be all the way over here. But if he saves it, and when the next wave comes, you can like use your steel guards and get all of the 3 melees and hit level 2 first, and get a surprise kill there. Uh, so not much is happening, but Pike gets the Q off, and so I get my 3 autos. I actually cancel my auto there, otherwise we could have maybe killed Zaya, but we get like a good trade. Alright, and their Zaya disconnects. She does come back later, but alright. So right now I still don't know that she disconnected, so, but I do know that she backed because she was way too low. So I'm just trying to get as much tower plates as I can. A lot of tower damage, just pushing the waves in. I'm trying to push the waves in, get a plate, and get a nice clean back. So I'm just hard pushing here. Ooh, if I W hit, we could have killed him. So to be honest, I could have probably backed now, but I mean, I haven't. Oh, so they're diving. Let me go back low. Alright, so let me go talk on why I maybe could have backed here. It's because I already got a plate, and Zaya, well, I didn't know Zaya was AFK, but, like, in a normal game, Zaya wouldn't be AFK, she would be back to lane, so that's why I would crash this wave. The next wave, it isn't a cannon wave, but, oh, you always want to back in the cannon wave, so, like, you miss the cannon, but you get, like, the extra caster minions. So you want to back in the cannon wave. And basically, I could have backed here because I have like a lot of gold, and like I push it in so I can just back, and because the wave's on their side, actually no, it's gonna, because I crashed the wave into their tower, it's gonna slow push to me, and therefore I can freeze it, and I can use that lead to extend it even more. But we see a nice dive opportunity here. Zaya hasn't came back yet, and so we look to try to pull this off, like, try to hurry it in case Zaya comes back. So he gets like a nice stun. I saved my W. So what happened there was, Pike uses E because it doesn't like make him take damage tower aggro yet until it goes off. So I get a nice W, and I heal just in case anything happens, but he was already fine, and I just get the kill and back off. Actually, I think we get that plate in the back. So right now I'm like, wait, where is it? So I'm starting to get a little suspicious. So I just hurry, get the plate. Oh, let me go back and show you what I just did there. So basically, Pike had demolished. So after I pushed the wave in, I saw that he had demolished, so I backed off. The reason I backed off here is because you can actually get tower plates from far away. I know that you can at least get it from this bush. I don't know about any further. So I go down the bush, I start my back, because I know he's going to proc the demolish and break the plate, and I'll get the gold anyways. And so I get my back a little bit faster. And Temple has like a lot of things doing with like perfect back timings and just like farming. Temple is basically like you farm and you back at good times, just like to expand your goal lead and stuff. So now I'm just pushing for more plates. I think Bard roams like mid a lot. So I'm not really doing much except for like just farming as much as I can and getting plates. Oh, I'll rewind it a little. Let me turn. Wait. Fog of War. Yeah, okay. Let me do it red side. Alright, so right here, the reason I backed off, I actually should have backed off a little bit earlier, but right here, I saw Lee Sin in the river plant, so I just backed off instantly. I juked his Q, and I just backed. That also has to do with map awareness. If you're not like really in a fight or something, you should always be looking at your map. just in case like someone could be ganking you like Lee and Bard was in that situation. So Lee overextends and we just kill him. Nothing special is like happening here. Pike gives me the kill and I just push.
Red team double kill.
Snowballing actually happens in many ways. This is like the normal way that most people do it. Like just pushing and like getting tower plates. The second way is also freezing, which I haven't done this game much because, well, the Zaya was AFK, so there's no point in freezing when we can just push for tower plates and just like deny Bar from getting to tower. Um, but if Zaya wasn't like AFK, then I would have been freezing this whole time and denying her XP. But she was AFK, so she was denying herself XP the whole time.
Red team has slain the dragon.
So I'm just pushing, and like they can't really fight me here. I am way like too ahead, and Zaya is still level 1, so she can't do anything. A little bit later, I'll actually show why level leads are actually super important. So I'm just like trading and pushing in. Do we dive her? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is like such a free dive. She's still level 3. And so I just kill her. And then I back because I have a lot of gold to spend. I should get my cube up here. Yeah, I do. Actually, wait, let me go back a little bit. Something so I get my cube off. So what you saw there, it looked like I was backing, but actually I didn't misclick it. What I did was I canceled my animation of off. So if any of you play Kaisa, you know like you have to like upgrade your Q, W, and E if you like get the passive thingy, and it takes like a full second, roughly a second to do. And when it comes to tempo and a bunch of other things, the evolve animation, although it looks cool, it's actually making you play worse because it's like stalling you from getting like back to lane. So what I did to show you, I don't have Q evolve yet, but then here, basically I press my recall and my Q upgrade animation at the same time to cancel the Q evolve. So I save about half a second by doing that. It seems subtle, but it doesn't seem important, but it does add up big time. Especially like every game, I always get my Q and E evolve unless like we just end really early. I usually get my Q and E evolve every game, so it saves me like a full second every game, and over a full second, and like that could be the difference between like getting a kill, surviving, or like you know how tempo is. If you get a kill, like getting an extra kill, from that 1 second could lead into you winning or losing the game. So it's actually very important. So here, if we look at items, I have like an item lead, a gold lead, an XP lead, and Zaya, she is also like she can't really do anything here. She can't really fight me because I'm a lot stronger than her. So I know I win, so I just go in for the play. I get the auto off. Alright, let me go back and show you the play a little. So I know that I beat her, like 100%. Alright. I also know that Bard isn't there, Lee isn't there, and Diana is dead, and also Jax is top. So no one can help her, like unless Jax CPs, but his TP is down. And I can probably just kill her too fast that it wouldn't even matter. So I know that I can kill her, and nobody can stop me. So I use my E to get an auto off. I get the auto off just to get my ulti, so I ulti behind her. So, and I also use my W during my ulti animation to to save like half a second, casting my W, and I use my Q and I just auto attack, and she's just dead. So that's one other thing about maining a champion too. Like I know exactly what to do in that combo, because I have about 200,000 points in Kaisa. I know exactly like most of her combos. I can do like Phantom W like some of the times. It's actually pretty hard, but uh, since I know her combos and I know exactly what to do, I can pull that off like as clean as possible and just get the kill like without like risking her living. So Pike comes and I think yeah we just killed him. He lands his W and the barge is dead from Ignite. And then we just dive to Zaya again because look, we're both like level ahead of her. The tower was like about to die anyways, and she doesn't have like anything except for flash, so she just dies. She flashes into the wall, which doesn't do much for her, and we just get another kill. Actually, I almost die here. I get a ward because I didn't know where Diana was, so I just had to flash here. If that E landed, we might have killed him, but I just had to leave. He was pretty strong. So I back and spin my gold. And I start heading here to cut off Lee in case he tries to escape. And so we're just fighting. I ulti back here. In like some situations, this ulti would be troll. But because we are so ahead and I am 5-0 and like they're already low, they're not even looking at me. So I ulti behind them to cut their escape and I just like kill them. And I also saw that Zaya was bot earlier, so that's another like thing I got from map awareness. Like if we go back, you can see that Zaya was farming here. So cause I saw that Zaya was farming here, it's like maybe Zaya would be like near a tower. So like after all of like this stuff happens, here we get the kill. I see that Zaya is heading towards her tower, so I just cut her off and kill her. And so I farm, and instead of going to Dragon to help, because like um there's no way they contest it. Like no, they just can't contest it. We get the Dragon, and even if we didn't, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So I just get solo XP and I just farm, but I probably back soon. Yeah, I just go for Krugs. I get the isolated Q on the Krugs to take it faster. And I just try to get as many of these.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And the reason I could walk up there and try to contest like that mini Krug is because I knew where that Diana was, and I also knew that I could fight them in a 2v1, but I actually didn't know where Lee was, so I stopped myself last second and I just ran back. I just pushed the wave, so I was a little greedy in that play where I like walked up for the Krug, but it's because I was so strong they couldn't punish me for it. So I just started heading to red. You always want to get red if you're the ADC, unless your jungle is like really fed or if it's like a Graves or something. But in the other case, like red buff works like really well on you, so you always want to get it. And also, like take jungle camps if the enemy jungler is on the other side of the map. So I push and I get bot tower, and I think they FF soon. Oh. Let me go back here. I get a little scared, so I don't play the fight like the best. I could have saved my heal, but it's okay. I got the kill on Jax, like anyways. Let me rewind, show you exactly what happened. So I see that I is chasing. Jax might be there, so I just walk up. But then I see Jax there. I get the W on him. I start allowing Jax because like he's done, and I know that if Jax hits his E, even though I'm like 7-0, if he hits his E, he has like Essence Reaver, I'm just dead. So I OT, like instead of like face thinking his E and all of his autos, which would have killed me, I OT, uh, I ulti to get out of his E range. I'll show it to you. So I W the Jax because he was like stunned from his auto. Then I ulti Jax's E so I don't get hit by his his stun. I get a little scared because like he's just on top of me and he has Essence Reaver. So I get a little scared. I press heal, but I ended up killing him anyways. So it wasn't the end of the world. I'm just running back. Actually, I was playing with Katana and Trash at Every Lane, the Scion and Vago. Uh, One of them told me that Diana didn't have OT, and because luckily I knew that, I thought I could turn and just fight her. And so Diana didn't have OT, and I was so strong I just killed her. So right now I'm just like waiting for my Q to get back on cooldown. My Q's up in 1 second, and since he's isolated, it's gonna do a lot of damage. My jungler sidesteps the Lee Sin Q, which is really good, and actually leads her like barely surviving. And then they just FF. In a second. Or they FF soon though. Oh yeah, they just FF. So that basically shows you basically, hopefully I explained it well. Like the temple, I kept on going bot. Like instead of going like mid or top anywhere, I kept on staying bot for like solo XP, and I was just farming a lot and just getting kills on them because I knew I could get the kills because I was fed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I might make another one today. Alright, see ya.